Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or as we like to say here at Shady Acres Woodshop, howdy. I hope you folks will bear with me today. This is going to be an unboxing and introduction of the Atomstack X20 Pro laser engraver and cutter. It's been a while and I've missed you terribly. I might have a surprise for you tomorrow or the next day, but first let's take a look at this Atomstack. Now I'm sure you know, especially if you saw my other review video of a laser machine, that I'm no expert at this. I'm no expert at reviews, which is partially why this is not a review, and I'm no expert at lasers. So I may say some wrong things. I apologize to those that know a whole lot more than I do. I wondered why they might have chose me for this, and I think they figured, well, if some old guy can figure it out, anybody could figure it out. So I think that's why you're stuck with me on this one. This is a piece of sheet metal that you put down so that you don't burn through your tabletop. So I'm just going to take all the parts and pieces out of here and we'll go through them once I've got them laid out, see what we have. And this comes with an air assist, which is unusual. As far as I know, it's the first, maybe the only one that has come with the air assist. You can buy an air assist for almost all of them. I think that's about $150 add-on typically. So like I said, I'm just going to lay out the pieces. I think that's the laser module. Now this is a 20-watt laser, and the way they accomplish that is they have four 5.5-watt laser modules stacked. And here's where you hook up the air assist hose, and then here's the nozzle for the air assist. And this is your protective window so you don't burn your eyes when you're using it. But it has glasses as well. Here's the air assist unit itself, which is really an air compressor with a control for how much air is going through there, I guess. Very, very nicely made. All of these parts and pieces are exceptional quality from what I can tell so far. We still got a little bit more to get. And then last but not least, 3 braces maybe? Legs maybe? I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. I think that's everything out of the box. Let me get it laid out here a little better. So we've got an instruction book with pictures. We've got they've included some tools. This is the step 1 packet, which has screws for putting the framework together. So let's do that. It even tells you how to lay these out. Label side up, logo side up. So this goes like this. I'm just going to tighten these loosely now, square it all up in a little bit. Well, it turns out these are legs, and they go on here. And there's 3 of them because the 4th one gets something different. Well, it looks like the control box here serves as that 4th leg, and it goes right here. And that's what these 3 screws are for. And I did get all the screws on the rails tightened up. It recommended tightening them diagonally, so I did that. And that should make sliding the gantry on easy, we hope. I don't mind telling you, I'm pooped. This is the most I've done in about a month. Well, that's not quite true. I did have a couple of good days. Told you I might have a surprise for you. I did have a couple of good days, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, or about a week ago, I guess, or yeah, about a week ago. I had a couple of good days, so I was able to finish up a turning that I started a month ago. So I think I'm going to have that video ready to go right after this video, a day or two after this video. So stand by for that if you don't mind. Well, if you find yourself assembling one of these, don't make the mistake I did. Although that's why I'm here. I make the mistake so you don't have to. Don't put these on. Don't put the back ones on until you get your gantry in place, because these legs block the gantry from sliding on. Now the directions, it doesn't say number 1, number 2, number 3. It doesn't say that. It doesn't say what order to do this in. It just shows that it needs to be done in step 2. That's all it shows. Now we'll see if we can get this on here. There we go. Okay, that's gonna work. And now I just have to put my legs back on. And you've already seen me do that, so I'll do that off camera. Now we're ready for step 3, which is to install the drive belts. There's 2 of them, one for each side. The drive belt goes in this channel, goes under this wheel. I don't know if you can see that wheel right here. Goes under that wheel, and then it goes up and over a gear that has teeth in it that mesh with this belt. And then it goes back down and under the other wheel behind there, and then over to the end. So it's just end to end, and then there should be some fittings in here that secure that belt to the ends. They call them T-nuts. That's what secures them on the ends. And then these little caps go on to finish it off. So that's what I'll be doing next. I think I have you in position where you can see this. So I've got the teeth down. I go under this wheel, and the hard part is bringing it back up in between the 2 wheels so that I can get it up on that gear. So I'm just using a little screwdriver on my knife here. I know you can't see, my fingers are in the way. Now you can see. So it goes up and over this gear, and then back down and under that other wheel. Well, it is a little tight, but it's doable. Using my little screwdriver to get it under there. Now I'll just get around the other side here. I hope you can see all this. I can't even look at the camera while I'm doing this. Yeah, that's the deal. Under the 2 wheels and over the gear, the toothed gear. Okay, so this is actually a T-slot that this belt is in, and they call these T-nuts. So they fit in there, go over the top of that belt. Well, I'm going to chicken out. I'm not going to cut these just yet. I'll cut them after we make sure this thing works, in case I have to loosen that screw and give some more slack to these belts. I'm just not sure about that. But next step is, this is pretty cool. This is the well, it's a touchpad that you can engrave and cut from, as well as your computer or an app that you can get for your phone. So you just peel that screen off, and then look at this. Cool, it's magnetic. That's so that you can pick it up and take a look at it, and then put it back out of the way. And then they give you this cable to connect it together. And you can just pick it up and look at it and do whatever you need to do and put it back and run your program. Cool. So next is the wiring. I have to figure out where all of these little connectors go. And there's a picture here that shows where they all go. But if you can read that picture or see that picture, you're better than I am. Let me look at it again. I've been studying it here and still haven't figured it out. Well, I've been cheating on you a little bit here. I didn't mean to. Sorry. I was kind of rehearsing where these wires go, and what do you know, I hooked up 3 out of the 5. The first one goes here to a limit switch, which limits this from coming too far this way. The second one goes to a limit switch here on the gantry, which keeps this from going too far this way. There's another one here for the motor that runs the gantry back and forth. I need to put this is the actual laser module on here, so I need to slide that on. This is a dovetail fit back here, and then you've got a place here to lock it down. And then we have 2 more Skinny one goes up here for the gantry motor, and then this one goes on the laser module itself. And then it's just a matter of wire tie, using the little wire ties that it comes with to tie that wire up so it's not hanging all over the place. So I'll do that and I'll be right back. Alright, I've got this assembled as much as I'm going to assemble it. There's not much left. I'm not going to use the air assist because all I'm going to do here is just try this thing out. I'm just going to do an etch. I'm not going to cut through anything. Even though, speaking of that, I meant to give you some of the specifications that this thing can do because it's just amazing. Now this is a 20 watt diode laser and it says it can cut through solid wood 12 millimeter. That's almost a half an inch. It can cut through almost a half an inch of solid wood. It can cut 8 millimeter acrylic in one pass, and that wood was in one pass as well. 8 millimeter acrylic, that's about 5/16 of an inch. So this is a pretty powerful machine, but I don't want to cut through because I don't want to make a big mess. What I am going to do is put down a piece of foam just to support this piece of little piece of thin wood that they sent along as a sample. I think they sent 3 or 4 of these. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to turn the machine on. It's kind of noisy. Now I don't know what I'm doing. I think I told you that many times. But here we have the control box. I'm going to click on carve. It comes with 2 files. One's going to be a butterfly, and that's going to be an etch. And one's going to be a dog, and that's going to be a cut. I'm not going to cut through at this point in time. Oh, there's something else I have to do. I forgot. This comes with a measuring guide. So you put this down, and then you lower this, put that on your workpiece, and it's shut off because I moved it. It's a safety feature. So you put that on your workpiece, and that sets the correct gap. And then this stores right on the machine here in the corner. So now I'm going to click carve again. I'm going to choose the butterfly again. Oh, it says it's loading the file. Alright, now it's working. Now, I don't know how long this takes or anything like that. It seems to be taking a while, doesn't it? Oh, there we go. Picking up speed. I guess it's etching a butterfly into that wood for us is what it's doing. So I'm just going to let that go. See what we have here. Oh. You know, that took a while, but I'll tell you what, that's very fine detail. You can feel it with your fingernail. Oh yeah, very delicate, very cool. I like it. Okay, so that's the Atomstack X20 Pro. I'll put a link down in the description where you can find more information from Atomstack about this. They have their own website. I'm also going to put a link there for a video I just found. I wish I would have found it at the beginning of this. They have their own YouTube channel as well, and they have instructions on how. Basically, they have what I just showed you, much better, much quicker, much cleaner. Like I said, I think they wanted an old guy to do it to see if an old guy could do it. Well, I think we proved that an old guy can do it. Maybe not as good as somebody else, but so no matter how old you are, I'm almost 75, and if I can do it, you can do it. So there you go. Thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for bearing with me. And like I said, we're going to have a wood turning video tomorrow. Watch for that. In the meantime, thank you so much. This is Phil, Shady Acres Woodshop, signing off.